my second YouTube video. I took polls on Instagram to see what you guys wanted to see, and everyone said they wanted a full face natural makeup look using my TJ Maxx and Marshalls products. Sadly, I don't have everything from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but everything else I tried to use was drugstore, just so we can keep it in an affordable makeup category. I tried my best throughout the video to say where I bought the products and how much I paid for them. I'm sorry if I forgot some of the things or some of the prices. I did do my best, and I hope that everyone that wanted to see this video enjoys the video and will subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching this second video. And if you want to see how I did this natural everyday makeup look, please keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so I already primed my face, and today I used the putty, this right here, and I just put that all over with a brush. The first thing I do after that is I always do my eyebrows, and I use this little Colourpop brush. It's my favorite brush because it's so thin. I don't know if you have this, but it's amazing. And I use the pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have ash brown, and the first thing I do is I kind of just slide the brush kind of like this and just grab barely any product, and then I'll just draw lines straight up. You can already see how much fuller it's starting to look right here. My eyebrows are super thin, like I just don't have that much hair that grows right here, so I really have to try and mimic hair. So I do really thin lines up in there. You can kind of see on the other side. And I kind of just flick it up. Then right on my arch, I fill it in a little bit more solid, as you can see on this brow. Once I get the shape that I kind of like, I go in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I kind of just carve out my brow a little, and I only do that on the underneath. And then I'll kind of soften and blend in the concealer with just any fluffy brush. Now I'm going to put on the Kat Von D Lock-It Primer for my eyes. I got this primer from TJ Maxx also. I think it was like $3.99. I bought like 5 of them. Then I'm going to tap it into my eyelid. Now I'm going to take my eyeshadow, the Kat Von D Shade to Light. This is the only thing that's actually not from TJ Maxx eye-wise. This is from Marshalls, and I believe it was $28. And I'm going to use this section right here. This whole thing is going to be what we're using for the eyes. And the first thing I'm going to do is use this color and go all over my eyelid with it. And I am taking this brush right here with that color, and I'm going to go all over my eyelid. So once that is all over the lid, I'm going to grab the second lightest color, which is this one right here. And with this slightly smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to take that color and go from the outer corner to the inner corner, just in the crease area. So now I'm kind of just blending that out up to the top of underneath my brow. And then once that's really blended out, I'm going to grab the darkest brown color, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to put it on the corner of my eye, right here and just blend it to the center. And I'm not really bringing it in, as you can see, on my actual eyelid, but more in the crease. It's okay if a little bit gets on. Like, it's not perfect. It's not a cut crease, so it's not perfect. It's supposed to be really soft and subtle. Now that that's pretty blended out, I'm going to take that medium shade again, the second shade we used, and I'm going to just kind of blend those two colors together. After that, I'm going to take my Bobby Brown eyeliner that I got from TJ Maxx also. And I believe this was $10. It's their long wear liquid liner. And how I always do my eyeliner is I kind of just draw a little line up right here. And then once that little line is there, I'll connect it down to the rest of my eye. I'm gonna slowly bring it in. You don't have to do a winged eyeliner. I just always do a winged liner, and since this is an everyday look, I almost always wear eyeliner even if I don't wear eyeshadow. So that's why I'm doing that. Now that the eyeliner is on, I will start doing my under eye makeup and my skin makeup. I always do my eyeshadow first. All of the face makeup I'm using is not from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I can never find my color there, but I did decide to use all drugstore brands or brands you can find at Ulta, just so I can keep it in the same like affordable makeup, everyday makeup look. I'm gonna use my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. And I tap that all over. And then I'll go in with this foundation brush and just blend it all in. I'm going to take my beauty blender now and just tap where my foundation is, because sometimes the brush will give little streak marks and I hate it. So I'm going to just go and tap all over my face like this. That way, if there is lines or streaks, this should help blend it in and soften it into your natural skin texture. And then I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. And this is just a color correct under my eyes. My under eye bags are so bad. I put like 2 different concealers on just to kind of help it look better, but there's only so much you can do. And I just line it out like this on both sides. Kind of let that sit for a minute too. When it's really, really, really wet concealer and you try and blend it, sometimes it's more likely to just go into your little eye lines. So if you kind of let it sit there and dry a little bit, especially in the areas where you really need the color correcting coverage, that will make it easier to blend out without it being too wet. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I had to watch a YouTuber before say that, and it pretty much just changed my life, and now I do it all the time. So once that has sat for a few minutes and it's just kind of had a little bit of time to set on its own, then I'll go in with my beauty blender and just tap and blend it slightly. So you can obviously see it's not perfectly blended out. I pretty much just leave it like that. So since we're going with the drugstore or affordable makeup theme, I'm gonna use my Colourpop No Filter concealer under my eyes. I feel like personally this concealer is a little light for me, but I just want to stick with the affordable makeup. And I put it under my eyes right here, kind of exactly where I put it before. And I kind of just let that sit for a little, just like I did with the LA Girl. And while that's sitting, I'm gonna get my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation sticks. I got these at TJ Maxx. I think they were like $5.99 each. I use them now as my contour pretty much every single day. So I go in here. Do pretty much the basic contour shape that most people do. Then I'm going to take this brush and blend it all. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back to my under eyes and use my beauty blender and then blend out my under eye. Once that is blended out, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with the Colourpop No Filter setting powder. Okay, so now that the setting powder is on both of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take my Honeymoon lip liner from Morphe, and I'm going to outline my lips. So now that my lip liner is on, I kind of just tap the lip liner because I really like the way like a soft lip looks, and when a lip is perfectly outlined, it kind of just looks a little bit more fake, which is fine. I like that too sometimes, but since we're doing an everyday kind of makeup look, I wanted to make this as soft as possible. Anything that kind of looks a little too messy, you can just fix with your concealer brush. So you can see now the lip liner is a little bit more blurred, and I feel like that makes your lips look a little bit more like pouty. I'm going to take the lipstick that I got from TJ Maxx. It's another Anastasia color, and it's called Staunch. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Sorry if I got that wrong. But I feel like this is just a really pretty natural lip color. I think this was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. I posted it on my Instagram story. I always post everything I buy from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, anything like that on my Instagram, and I'll show you guys the prices. So if you did see that or want to see all the stuff I do on Instagram, follow me. The link will be below in my description box. Now that my lipstick is on, I'm just going to tap the lipstick and kind of do that like smudged lipstick look, just like I did with the lip liner. Okay, now that the lip is done, I'm going to go ahead and get one of my brushes and just wipe away the extra powder. Now that the extra powder is wiped away, I'm going to go and finish my under eyes. So I'm going to take this color and just smudge it under my eye with another fluffy brush. After I blended out my under eye, I'm going to put a dark eyeliner in my waterline. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my other Anastasia foundation stick that I got from TJ Maxx. It is the color Shadow, and this is what I use to contour my nose because it's just barely darker than my skin color. Then I'm going to go in with this blending brush and blend that out. Okay, and now I'm going to use the Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector in medium, and this I also got at TJ Maxx for I think $10. I'm going to take any type of little brush like this, a really dense like powder brush, and I'm going to put that where my pores are the worst, which is my forehead and my cheeks. Okay, now that all that is done, I go in one more time with my no filter powder, and I'm going to put that all over my face. I just feel like this helps soften anything that might be too dark too. And just set your makeup, especially if you're really oily like me. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia palette, this one right here, the Contour Powder Kit, and I use the lightest brown. And I just go over wherever I put my contour, and I kind of set it with this. The reason why I do this after I put the setting powder on, the translucent setting powder on, is because sometimes when you put powder right on top of a foundation contour, it will catch on certain places. Maybe some places are more wet than other places, and that's when you get kind of like a patchy looking chunky contour. So I set my face with the setting powder first, and then once it's all kind of like even and balanced, I go in with my powder contour to make it more smooth. I just take a fluffy brush like this and kind of do my nose with that same light brown color. By the way, I also got this kit at Marshall's. I believe it was $20. It might have even been $15. My favorite contour powder. It's just so, it's not too dark, so you don't feel like it's too crazy, at least in my opinion. Then I'm going to take my Stila, I hope I'm saying that right, highlighter. I got this also at TJ Maxx. I think it was $7.99. This is my first time I'm going to use it. And I'm going to go in the inner corner of my eye first. Then I'm going to go up here under my brow. For my cheeks and nose, I'm going to take this Morphe brush. Okay, and now I'm going to put my mascara and my eyelashes on off of camera. Okay, so my mascara and eyelashes are on, and lastly I'm going to just add lip gloss. I'm going to be using the MAC Dazzle Glass Lip Gloss in Baby Sparks. I got this also at TJ Maxx for I believe $10. And I'm just going to obviously put it all over my lips. So this is the finished everyday makeup look. I tried to use as much of the products I've gotten from TJ Maxx or Marshall's or drugstore as I could. I know some things weren't a part of that category, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video, and I'm going to keep a lookout for more of those deals. So if you want to see all the things that I do buy, please follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. Thank you so much. Bye.